Hello. Yes, I've decided to start a cleansing fast. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's just time. I found myself slipping back into a prolonged period of wrongful eating habits, and so now it's time for me to taper back on the food consumption. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the raw food diet. I'm going to start off with this orange right here. And I'm just going to, I'm going to have this today, and I'm going to have like maybe some salad, but with no salad dressing, just raw salad, raw veggies, water, maybe some juice, but watered down, but probably not, just water. Now, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but there is a chain of food from rich to light, so to speak. In other words, your lightest foods are going to be your fruits. So all of your raw fruits are going to be on the top of the chain. Now, below that are going to be your grains and some of your veggies. You don't want to have your strong veggies too close to the other side of the chain. The reason is that your stomach needs to take time to digest certain foods, and like for instance spinach, your kale greens, your leafy green, your green greens are going to be very potent, and so that's why when you're coming off of a fast, you should first start with your juices, your fruit juices that are diluted, and give that a day or two, depending on the length of your fast, and then from there, go to your grains, like your oatmeal. Actually, after your juices, comes your solid fruits. I mean, I assume that, but your solid fruits, like your oranges and peaches, nectarines, real soft kind of fruits that can break down real easily. And then from there, of course, you go to your more solid fruits, like your apples, but you gotta like really make sure you chew them really good. And then you can introduce, like on the third phase, like maybe some malto meal, like but like kind of watered down, or like some oatmeal, but very little. And then you want to have, like, after that you can get into your leafy greens and get into your like avocado. Avocado is real soft, but it is also kind of rich and fatty. So you want to give your body some time as you're introducing the fats back into your diet. And so that's kind of the sequence, because you want to go from your least fatty foods to your more fatty foods. And so then from there, of course, your first introduction of meat would be fish, because it's the least fatty, and it's also one of the best meats as far as, on the meat spectrum, chicken, fish, beef. Fish being, the very first meat that you would introduce. And then Of course, there's after that, you want to be incorporating, all of your fruits and, your grains and your leafy greens, but in the caloric intake that you should be taking in, not, not like zillions of calories or anything. But from there, you would, you would go into a chicken phase, and then if you eventually, depending on your diet, where you're at, like maybe some people don't eat red meat. So basically the point of a fast being that when you start a fast, you start with you revert back to your lightest of foods before you begin the fast, because you want to get your body cleansing itself from a nutritional point of view, and not just from a strictly water fast point of view. Because if you just jump into the water fast, and I'm not saying that you can't do that, I've done it myself, but the best thing to do in order to curb your appetite is to go about it in this dietary fashion. So you eat your fruits, for a day or two, and drink lots of water, and work your way into the water to then when you're in a pure water fast. Now, if I wanted to, I could have taken this slowly. I could have said, okay, this week I'm just going to eat chicken. The week after that, I'm just going to eat fish. And the week after that, I'm just going to eat grains and fruit and nuts, and then the week after that, just juices. You can do this, according to a lot of different patterns, but you got to listen to your own body, and you got to be intuitive about it, and don't be stupid about it, and don't push yourself to where you faint. So basically, you work your way into the water to where you're just drinking pure water, and so the whole point of this being is to discipline your appetite, discipline your hunger. And so I've gotten to that point now where I need to revert back, and I'm learning lessons in life. Each time I go on a fast, I learn a new lesson about how I should eat. Because fasting is not about not eating food. It's about learning the right relationship between food and your life. Food, how you should eat. How you should react to your hunger. We are the masters of our hunger. And we should not let hunger master us, because from hunger sprouts all of the other hungers in life. So if we cannot learn the lessons of how to eat properly, then we are going to have trouble in a lot of different areas in our life. So with that being said, today I'm starting this cleansing fast. I'm also going to try to refocus in on some direction in my life right now. And so I thought I would, again, take everyone on this journey with me. So God bless everyone, and remember to keep seeking truth.